domesticate them for their milk as well as their meat. So they're found all throughout Central and Southern Africa. And the word eland is actually Dutch. It's in the Dutch language. Oops. You can see how it resembles on size. So once we get up around this corner, guys, we'll be heading into our next section, which is the endangered animal in our park. This is the addax, one of the last remaining desert antelope in the Sahara. They're so well adapted to live in the desert. Believe it or not, they can go their entire. They can turn into a dark gray fur in the colder months of the year, so they can absorb more of the heat from the sun. I call them the Frankenstein of the animal kingdom. You take a good look at him, it kind of looks like Mother Nature had some leftover animal parts that she didn't know what to do with, and kind of sewed them together to make these interesting looking creatures years ago. And now those wildebeest are up to about 30,000, so no longer on the precipice of extinction. There's the little troll. So anyway, look right over there to your left, everybody. That is 3 5-week-old ostriches out there. And mom is the one with the gray feathers, dad is the one with the black feathers. They are extremely fast-growing creatures. In less than 9 months, they'll be fully grown. Now we're going to check out our lions right over here. And lions are like the street gangs of Africa. See, lions are the only large cats that do everything as a group, which is why we call a pride of lions. The females are the hunters. The males are the ones that stay behind, watching over the pride, fighting over, making sure no other males try to take over their pride. This female right here, if you notice, she's got 3 legs. She had cancer, and we were able to cure her, but we had to amputate that leg. But she could still get around just fine, and she could still be a mom. If she was out in the wild, she would obviously not survive. But because she's here in our safaris. Now, out of the 8 different species of bear that exist on planet Earth, the black bear is sandwiched right in the middle in terms of size. He's the 4th largest bear species in the world, ranging anywhere from 2 to 500 pounds. Now, even though bears look like slow, lumbering creatures when you watch them walk, believe it or not, they are capable of breaking 30 miles an hour on a sprint. So they can run very fast. They just can't do it for very long. Now, you're going to see nurseries right over here. This is one over here on the right and one down at the bottom on the left. That is where our mama bears will take care of their baby cubs. Now, out in the wild, mama bear is only going to give birth to her cubs during hibernation. In fact, mom, even though she gets pregnant in the months of June and July, when mating season is around, her pregnancy does not start until she has enough calories in her body to last her through hibernation. Once she reaches that point, then her pregnancy will begin in full. And she'll only be pregnant for about 70 days. So she's going to wake up the biggest one that we have. But if you look also in the corner, that is the red lechwe, that antelope way back there. They actually have longer hind legs than their front legs, and that's because they live in some of the largest swamps on Earth in southern Africa. And those extra long hind legs allow them to navigate their terrain better than any of their predators can. So they can easily out over here. That is Hollywood. She's a female on the left. Bones is the male on the right. They are a little over 3 years old. And notice how, I don't know what Bones is eating. He might have got a hold of a little reptile or large insect. Most of the bear's diet is going to be basically plants. But the 20% would be meat. And most of their meat would be small animals, rodents, insects, birds, things like that, eggs. Those would be the meat that they would eat. Now, brown bears are pound for pound one of the most dangerous predators on Earth. Believe it or not, a 700-pound brown bear can take off the head of a wolf or a deer out in the wild with one big swing of those big powerful horns. Males are going to be the ones that have that red color. Females are going to be gray. So we're going to be coming up on them in just a second. But this is the national bird of Australia on both sides. This is the emu, the 3rd largest bird in the world. Another living fossil. They've been around almost since the days of the dinosaur. In fact, they're the only living relative of the velociraptor dinosaur, if you remember that from Jurassic Park. Now, that big guy in the front is a male. He is like one of the alphas here. You can see how much larger he is by comparison to the females, which are gray in color. have a baby kangaroo, which is called a joey. When it's born undeveloped. It's actually about the size of a grape when it comes out of its mom. And it goes right inside that pouch, and it stays there for up to 7 months until mom thinks it's big enough to go out on its own. And mom is only pregnant 5 weeks before she gives birth to that little baby joey. And this is why kangaroos are known as marsupials, Bengal tiger. Only Bengal tigers can appear in that white color, and it's very, very rare. In fact, only 1 out of every 10,000 Bengal tigers born will turn white. It is due to a recessive gene that only appears very, very rarely. So, also, what accompanies that gene is also a larger size. So, white tigers can get a lot larger than their orange and black Bengal tiger counterparts. In fact, out of the 5 species of tiger that exist on Earth, the only ones larger than the white ones are Siberian tigers. Now, we're going to see Hera right over here. Hera is a female, typical orange and black Bengal tiger from India. Out of the species that remain of tigers, the Bengal tiger is the most abundant. There is about 2,000 Bengal tigers. All your other species of tigers only number in the hundreds. Now, over here on the opposite side is something really cool. This is going to be Nadia and Zuri over here. Zuri is an African lioness. She's on the left. Nadia is her Siberian tigress counterpart on the right. The 2 of them are adopted sisters. And the reason they got to become adopted sisters was because they were both born in the same week here in our safari, but their mothers were first-time moms that didn't know how to take care of them. So our vets kind of had to step in and help them. We thought it would only last while they were cubs, but now they've been together for over 3.5 years, and they get along so well that they're going to stay together for the foreseeable future. Now, Nadia's father is right over there. That is Noah, and